is the only one.
Struggle. That's why I need to work my arms again.
Oh yeah. My arms are like so.
They have floppy arms.
What? What?
like, so you spot me. Bright and colorful today. Here's my abs. Stretch.
Because every time I like go in and out with her or have her like near it,
Yeah.
like the whole leg pops.
I wonder if it's been dislocated.
And sometimes it doesn't, and sometimes it does. Maybe a little blow. So it just pops.
Does it do it every time?
Not every time. See, now it's acting normal.
Okay, maybe you popped it back in. We'll have to look at that. With my orange shirt.
Oh.
Coral shirt. Excuse me. Okay, I am
love
going
you.
to, I love you too. I'm gonna go, abs.
Okay.
We're doing abs today. Abs and arms is the way to go. Damn it, we'll do it this way. Don't mess that down. These angles kill me. Hope it does with chapstick, y'all. It's great. Hi. Good, how are you? This machine hurts my leg more than it works my abs. Why this works my legs more than it does my abs is kind of funny, right? But it's Planet Fitness, so you get what's available. Hey, Queen. No, oh, you mean me, Queen. You're funny. Yes, I'm working out. I'm working out. I'm still in that really streak of weird days. Like, very weird days. How are y'all? Oh, thank you, my mind. Thank you, my mind. I don't know. I don't know what to call you. Hey, y'all could double tap your screens. Oh, now I don't think anything lower than like 25 or 30, maybe 30 even. 25 is still a baby. It's like 30 is the youngest I would date. I don't know. I've never been asked that question. How old are you? That's the real question. Curiosity, I guess. I don't know. I think people get online and real world blurred too sometimes. That makes sense. Like, you would normally not say certain things on like somebody's face that you would say online. Does that make sense? How was your first day back too? They have a hard day. Hey, Selfish. Selfish. Yeah, I guess some people are. Somebody asked me what's the youngest I date. Never really been asked that question before, so I didn't have an answer. Obviously, more than 25. You're a baby if you're under 25. Period. You know? But no drama. No drama. Somebody was waiting on that machine. You want to see my Kylie bedazzled my chapstick? Cute. What should I do next? I know the answer is if arms are free, do it because everybody comes here for. Last day you go for groceries. Oh, your day was super nice? Starving Buffalo, your day good? I'm not getting groceries right now. And the last time I was live, I was at the pool. Oh, no, I did go get groceries. You're absolutely right. See? I did. I was like, what are you talking about? Yeah, no. I went and got groceries, so. Yeah. Well, I thought I had a leak under my sink, but I do not. That's always good. But I did get to clean under the sink, so that's always a good thing, too. I got another 100 on my math quiz, so literally I had my exam and I'm completely done with this semester. I finished 5 weeks early and I'm so proud of myself. So, but the quiz took me 9 minutes today. It was 11 questions and it took me 9 minutes and I made 100. Didn't even it's all logarithmic equations and natural log stuff. You just follow a set of rules. You can't mess that up, you know? You just got to remember the rules and you're good to go. So. I don't know what I want to do. I'm gonna go do arms because if there's not somebody on it, but they look like they're bouncing more than they should be taking it seriously, so they're not gonna be on that long. Oh, when she ran into me. Showed what? Showed that you made. Oh, with the, what? I'm sorry, my brain is jumbled. I've had one of those days where I just didn't stop. And I did not sleep too well. Just been dealing with a few things, like the dishwasher is on the fritz, and I'm not sure why. No, I do. If you look up the chemicals in the dishwasher tablets, they clog. They're terrible. I know what the problem is. So other than that, I've had a really good time making hundreds, pouring shit. I've got sage and I'm smudging my house because whatever's inside of there needs needs to move on. The mojo has been terrible for 2 weeks. And I don't play like that, so it needs to. Hi, gaming. I don't know what you're saying, but that's okay. But that's okay because as soon as I'm done with math, I'm going to have such a good time to relax. And then this week, I got to take, Amy's leaving. Oh, you saw that, didn't you? Huh? So I had a watermelon. Watermelon slid, and I cut my thumb. However, I am not allowed to cut watermelon anymore. Last year at watermelon season, I was cutting the watermelon and the thing slid off the counter. I went to go grab it, and Kylie stuck her arm out and I stabbed her like she had to get stitches. Then I cut myself, so I've officially been banned from cutting watermelon. There is no more watermelon. Hi, Mufasa. No. I was cutting watermelon. Yeah. No, I have a bunch of holes in my foot from the teapot though. And then I broke my skillet later that night and dinner went everywhere. It's been, whatever's in the house right now is horrible. It's not good. Terrible angle. Oh well. Do you remember that teapot day? That was terrible, but Kylie brought up something. She says, Mama, every other 4th of July, we have a really good one, or we have a really bad one. And I'm like, yeah, it's just one of those years you should have just told me, Mom, it's the bad year. We'd have just stayed in bed and ate, non-chokeable food or something. I don't know. We have sometimes. See my... I need to up my weight. It's too late. But I ain't at 60 pounds yet. I can guarantee that. Yes, I did. Not on purpose. Yes, I stabbed her. It scarred me. It was terrible. And she was like in such a shock. I was in shock. She was in a shock. She was throwing blood all over the wall. She kept going like this. And there was blood everywhere. The whole kitchen was covered in blood. I had to like grab her arm, take her to the sink, and then I wrapped it up and I drove to the hospital. It was a very scary experience. But yes, it was not a good day either. We both learned a lesson that day. It's terrible. Yeah, it was rough. But you had your first day back after a while. You must have had a good day though. Either time back after being off for a while is either really easy or really hard. Or a bit of both. You know what? I shouldn't be complaining. I mean, I woke up and kicked ass. But it has been really, like, anything strange that could happen has been happening. enough that we left all the windows open in the house. That's nice. Meh. I like that though. That it wasn't bad. Looking at myself in the mirror. Well, a reflection of my arms. It's so beautiful. But I didn't. I had one of those days where I did a lot of stuff, but I didn't get a lot of stuff done. I don't feel like it anyways. But I've already made dinner. Like I am done, except for like the medical stuff I have to do for my grandma. Other than that, I'm done for the night. And I can't complain. I'm gonna get a really good night's sleep because I'm taking my exam tomorrow. Look at my hair. So it's been raining. Anytime it rains, my hair acts so funny. It's frizzy. I'm trying to change the world. And you can't do that from your couch. So I stay busy. Educate yourself first and everything else will fall in place. And you can't argue very well with facts when someone has a PhD. I know, I'm really excited. What do you have planned for tomorrow? I'm trying to work my back. I've done some really cool Chinese stretches that really like work your hip and your lower back. There's a muscle that wraps around the hip that's to the tip of the knee. That's responsible for like lifting it and like going backwards, but the thing is you don't use it a lot. So a lot of times people have knee pain just because they don't have the knee muscles to keep their legs straight. They kind of start bending or going like this. So you get knee pain when you just need to do some leg lifts, like lift your leg, and it'll cure most knee pain. Me too. Well, exam, and I returned some stuff, and then I'm at the gym now, and that's my day in a nutshell. Exam, well, quizzes. I took 2 quizzes. Now I got a practice test and an actual test. Work's a good day though. There's 2 people in here. I want to do a you can hide the live video. I don't want to mess with stuff, but there's supposed to be a way for I don't know. Hold on. I gotta transfer it all back to my folder thingamaboober. I gotta go grab something to clean this machine with. I will be right back, y'all. That's not gonna even remotely work. At least to come through it. Working's good. I'm getting business cards made. I want to post them on my page, and then you'll write thumbs up or thumbs down if it's appealing or not. Because sometimes I think I have a really good idea, and then it turns out terrible. So I'd like more opinions. We'll be able to just to wash that. I'm not cleaning all that. The people here do not clean or change the filter for the water. I hate their water here. For a while there, I was protesting the whole situation, but I told them, I said, I'm refusing to clean the equipment if you can't get a bottle filter. They didn't give a shit. The guy looked at me like, okay, and they tell someone who gets paid more, I guess. But I have a problem with touching equipment without. Do you know in July there is a, I think it's called a thunder moon. And it's because the July moon is significant with the storms. So the full moon is called like a thunder moon or something. I haven't done the elliptical in forever, but I think I'm going to. But I need to find my daughter. Oh, I found her. Oh, you can go backwards. You can run backwards, y'all. I really should do some push-ups. I mean, I'm kind of skipping out on myself if I don't. Yeah. No one's going to be able to hold you responsible but yourself. My wrists need working and the other. So, no cardio yet. I got to do some push-ups. Baby juice. I was gonna do some push-ups. Yeah, I need some wrist straps to go around my wrist to support my weak wrist.
I think my hand is my squishmallow when I'm sleeping. Because while I sleep, my hand is bent like this, like the whole night. And then that's what kind of hurts. Because when I go like this, like to like twist it, it's something's pulling right here.
Yeah.
And I feel it. And that's the only thing I'm thinking I can do because I'm not typing. I'm not really on my phone. I'm not like reading.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's got to be the squishmallow.
I haven't been doing tennis. Like, there's no reason why this could be ended.
Yeah, you have tennis tomorrow?
Maybe.
If it doesn't rain.
Yeah, or if I want to go. Oh, I tried to that one girl's ab routine. It was crazy.
Yeah. Was it good though?
Yeah. It was so like simple exercises, but they burned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What simple ones was it?
It was the in and outs, which I normally do like 60 of those. I just did 12.
Okay.
It was crazy. And then 12 leg lifts.
Yeah, leg lifts are
good. And then it was sit-ups with weight above your head, but you do it 3 times. So you do those 3 exercises 3 times, and then you do the hanging legs for 12 times 3 times.
Excuse me.
I'm about to go work my legs out a little.
I just got done working my arms.
Really?
Yeah. Well, I need to do some wrist exercises and some push-ups.
Okay.
I will be around. I just need to do the push-ups and then go wash my hands.
I love you.
Burn everything. It makes it. Golly, I should stand for 2 door. I'm carrying around my camera thing instead of holding it like a stick. I've got the prongs put out and I'm holding the tiny little piece inside. You know, I feel bad for the ladies in here that feel like they need to work out in full face and makeup, that they cannot be seen without their makeup on. That is sad. I just walked past 3 of them. Oh my gosh. We're doing them on my knees because I'm not. That's a terrible angle. So, push it back in a second. I'm like a stop sign. I don't know why I love this shirt to work out in. I have my Ypsilanti Running Company t-shirts, which are like oversized shirts, and then I have this shirt and a light blue one. That's all I work out in. And the black shirt. I get my 5-point, right? It's a good one. It's my stop sign, or Lorax. Somebody called it a Lorax shirt. I like it too.
Alex has done that before. Like, you do realize they know it's true. 1 minute.
Oh, I like that. Kylie calls it a coral. I like peachy better. It's peachy keen. I'm in a terrible head frame now. I've got some mean thoughts in my head. Somebody needs to be nice. It's not Tojo though. It's just, I see things right now and I'm like, oh, the inner urge to say something ridiculous is coming out. Okay, I need to do some push-ups and I don't want to. I get off this damn floor. Wash my hands. Oh, crap. But you need to get up off the floor too. I feel that. I need to wash my hands too. I touched the gym floor. Just know. I got something on me. You know you can get herpes from the gym floor. You know, the kind that causes warts, not actual like gonorrhea type stuff, but
So I did get some credit for the things.
warts definitely. gonna do this machine. Let me see if I'm tripping, but I'm doing. No, I'm tripping. Whoever this had to be super tall. 85 pounds is more like it.
But I do get the things happen too, like I want to keep that in mind. Yeah. What do you find the most things going on with the family? I think she watches her dad and stuff her dad. I might be fine, but I'm not gonna, yeah. The grade, they do the work, and whatnot.
Might as well work my bottom while I'm at it. I need to do some leg lifts.
Yes, I never want to be that person.
It's only Monday. Only Monday. No, we're good. I am so good on time. No, it's only 5:30.
All right, conversation. Oh wait, she's out.
Yeah, that's not happening that way. It's like peekaboo. Actually, no. You know what, though? I will say this, and I don't know if you're still in here or not, but for someone to come into someone else's chat room to be so negative, you must hate your life and feel like a small insignificant or have a small dick. Either way, not my problem. I'm not fat. I'm beautiful. I'm voluptuous. Don't hate. Celebrate, bitch. That was me being nice, because believe me, after the 2 weeks I've had, that's being nice. You know, you didn't cause offense, but you showed your ass is what you did. I've had a tough 2 weeks. I've been cut, I've been burned, I've been hurt. So, you, my friend, very small intelligence. That's okay. We love you anyways. It's fine. I'm just having a bad day. And hard work never killed nobody. All those people on Ozempics, if you understood how Ozempic worked, it actually physically stops your stomach from digesting the food you're eating, stopping your digestive tract over time. One, short term, is going to make you feel nauseous a lot, and it's going to cause the stuff in your stomach to rot. Not for me. Go to the gym. Well, hello. Yes. Oh, you know what? I look great. Hi, Gray. You know what? Somebody just called me a fatty. But you know what? I will say this. Any man who calls a woman fat is got some mental problems. And two, is not a man. Because the mentality just blows my mind. People take a psychology class and you'll realize how he had to be a child. So I feel bad, you know. Nope, children gotta learn lessons, and if you're gonna be a dumbass and get slapped in the face, then you're gonna be a dumbass and find out. That's that. That did bother me though. Thank you. I needed that, Todd. I really did. I'm having... Oh, guess what? I do not have a link under my sink. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. But I don't have a leak. My dishwasher is broken, but I don't have a leak. Winds. And underneath my sink got cleaned out, so something must have leaked or something. There was a point when I'd use these spray bottles and I'd put them underneath the sink, and I think one of them just leaked. It didn't smell though, so I don't know what it was. Right. 100%. But you know, that's the kind of mojo I am attracting right now. I'm bringing people's crazy out. Or they forgot their manners at home and need to go home. I mean, I had to respond to somebody's essay yesterday. So I was done with my day, and I was like, I'm not doing that. So I decided I was going to wait till today. Well, today, I'm just in a mood. I told the person, I had to have Kylie reread it for me, because I was like, his argument was about making health care universal for everyone, and he would target low-income families and seniors. And I was like, okay, do you know that medical death and negligence is third? The third leading cause of death is medical mistakes. I said, and you want to expand on this? Okay, because we're supposed to tell them what they're doing good. And I'm like, you're right, the healthcare market is expensive. Did you know doctors are quitting left and right out of exhaustion? And by 2030, when the current doctors are currently retired, that it's going to be a crapshoot. You better get your healthcare out of the way, and you better get yourself right, because you ain't getting an appointment. And doctors are getting so burnt out, they're just leaving the profession. Enrollment for med school's down. And I said, this is what you're going to seriously argue here, is you want this more for everybody? Okay, so let's take a broken system and make it bigger. Your argument is null and void and is stupid. So I took out a few parts, because you can't say that. You know what? Sometimes you have to sit back, get some popcorn, and just watch stupid happen, because that's what's going to happen, no matter what you do. So let's fix the system. Let's argue about fixing it and not expanding it. What, you gonna go to the doctor? They're gonna put you on high blood pressure medication? Okay, most likely you have high blood pressure from an overabundance of sugar or salt. Actually, if you have a bigger waistline and you don't have high blood pressure, your problem is salt. If you have a bigger waistline and you have high blood pressure, you eat too much sugar. It's very simple. Health is very simple. But they would give you a pill that would never fix your high blood pressure. NHS is a total helpful. What is that? NHS. Hi AJ, I'm Denise. I think we got off on the wrong foot. And I'm not about negative vibes here. I'm about positivity, because there's so much negative crap out there. We try to just leave that. Oh yeah, universal healthcare is a joke. Are you in Canada? That's true. Free, but you get what you pay for. Do you know in America they are having patients when they go in for an amputation, are writing stuff all over their leg, like "Do not cut my leg. Do not cut this leg off. Wrong leg. Wrong," because the wrong amputation is happening a lot. You'll go to get your right leg amputated, and you'll wake up and your left leg's gone and your right leg's still there. That would be terrible. Yeah, I'm in the U.S. too. The healthcare is the only field that the demand does not depict the price. The price is made the year before the demand is even made up, but they take what demand has been in the past and then they duplicate and replicate it, and with a mathematical formula, which is, I guess, a pretty good way of doing it. But then it's like, okay, well, Bobby wants a new Porsche, and we got to pay the janitor more, and we got to pay the maid more, and we got to pay the food people more. So your procedure that was supposed to cost you $100 is now going to cost you $700 because we got to pay everybody. Yeah. Oh, how is living in the UK? Is that knife thing? Like, are you allowed to have knives in your home to cut stuff, and it's just you can't carry them? But then if you buy them, how does that work? I've always been curious, and I've never looked it up. I guess there's Google. I am so proud of everybody in this gym. Like, you're showing up for yourself. Yeah, I know. That's why the soap and the toilet paper cost you an arm and a leg. Corporate greed. And the fact that our social system, stop and think about it. If everybody expects more money every single year, everybody. Your shipping guy needs more money, fuel's going to cost more, the worker's going to cost more. Is it theoretically plausible to say that we're all going to be able to continue in this way, or do you think machines will just take over like they already are? I tried to invest in Flippy. It's at Jack in the Box. It's a thing that just no workers, except workers to work on the machines, obviously, because you create a need by fixing a problem half-assedly. So it does everything. You don't have to do any behind the scenes. The machine does it. The whole. You just open the window opens and your food comes out on a tray, and that's it. Because that's smart. You can't think you can afford to pay a fast food worker as much as they are and keep your dollar menu. It's not going to work that way. It's already not food. How much more can you water it down before it becomes illegal? The healthcare system. And not only will the healthcare system not get you there, our Food and Drug Administration guidelines for everything will land you in the hospital. It's the whole thing is sick. That's why I want to tear it apart. Empower people before they need a doctor to go to the doctor. Because you go to the doctor, they're not even going to fix you. I gotta get around a thingy. No, but I was seriously overweight, y'all. I was. I'm not going to deny that fact. I was 190 pounds at my biggest, and I'm 5'8", which is funny because I got down to 140, and then I started working out. Now I'm up to 162. So I'm like, the more I work out, the better I look, but the more I weigh on the scale. So I started taking measurements. The sheets. Hold on, I'll be right back. Yes, I did. Now I've got to walk up steps. I don't know why I did back extensions. It's arm day, so I figure why not. Back's part of the arms most of the way. Have y'all been to the Statue of Liberty? I walk it here. I've never been. I've seen it, like, I've been to New York and I've seen it, but I have not been up to the crown. I would like to, though. It's on my bucket list. I'm gonna walk this slow. I can't walk that slow. I look like an idiot, but I'm looking for my kid, and I'm like checking everybody out. Can't find her. She's here somewhere. I've lost her. I've lost her. She's good. I just don't remember where she was supposed to be working. I think she was working her legs today. Maybe her arms. Yeah, the healthcare system. That's why I was like, I had to have my daughter read it because I was like, am I being an asshole here by saying his entire point is kind of stupid and he should, you know. The only reason I'm responding to him is because there was literally no one else that I could respond to. She goes, yeah, maybe, you know, you don't need to say all that. Like, but it needs to be said. But I was like, good job. Good job. So, my face has, hold on. My face has sunspots. Your skin is your largest organ, which would, if you have any kind of dysfunction in your skin, it means you have organ dysfunction. So I'm taking steps to fix that, and I mean, it's come a long ways, but you know, when you work out and you rip the muscle, you have muscle stem cells that are released, and they, you know, really are the holy grail. Stem cells can become any cell they need to become, and that helps. Sunlight in the morning helps. No blue light for the first hour I wake up, so I don't check my phone right away. Stuff like that, it really helps. And prioritize eating around the sun. Yeah, but that's why my skin, I have organ dysfunction. I think I have a weak spleen, which I'm taking steps to strengthen my spleen too. Yeah, well, I was 200 pounds, so I think I'm doing pretty good. I had a lot of organ dysfunction. It was bad. Had to be. I didn't have any symptoms, but I had to be. You know? I know a lot of people are fixing their metabolic dysfunction with a tea that people are selling on TikTok. Have y'all heard of it? I don't know exactly what it is, but the guy who wrote Metabolic, The Lies and Lures of Processed Foods, highly recommend the book too, by Robert Lustig. Great book. Don't buy the audiobook. you're gonna want to write a lot of the stuff down if you buy it, but it's a hard read. Damn, I had a brain fart. Oh, but the tea. I've heard it's helping a lot of people, but my thing is with a lot of that stuff is it's a band-aid. If you're still continually if you don't find the root cause of why you've got metabolic disease, you're setting yourself up for failure, because that tea is a band-aid just like everything else. And there's no standard of education in our country for food and nutrition. Well, there is, but what nutrition says sugar's bad? You go to the doctor or a nutritionist or a dietitian and you say, you got high blood pressure, what are they going to tell you to do? You got heart disease, what are they going to tell you to do? Cut down on your salt. Kidney disease, cut down on your salt and your potassium. Problem is, processed salt is what you do not want. The other salt, you will lose your vision. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. I had breast cancer. Luckily, I was very lucky. I had a mass removed, did a couple treatments, and I've been clean ever since. But I think it was from the way I ate. And bras, you need to up your intake of fiber. Lower your protein, intake your fiber. Protein produces a waste byproduct that the kidneys have to filter out. It's hard on the kidneys. If you want your kidneys to heal, you'll give them more fiber. And I know people don't like eating their fruits and vegetables, but guess what? That's what you gotta do. Vegetables. I've heard of people having success on the carnivore diet, but heal your kidneys, then go carnivore. You can heal a lot of organ dysfunction and metabolic dysfunction with carnivore diet, but it's hard strain on your kidneys. Very hard strain. Especially over the years. It's not good. You can maybe get away with 5 years of overworking an organ before you start to see some type of dysfunction. Sometimes you can go 20 years, but then you're you know, how are you doing? Are you over it, or have you beat it, or are you still, because I know with stage 4 cancer now, it's almost, yeah. Yes. Hi, Steven. I'm so sorry to hear that, Stacy. And you know what? Do you eat cooked fruit and vegetables or raw fruit and vegetables? That's important. Because, like, you know, asparagus, when you cook it, you eat raw asparagus, it will not make your urine smell. If you eat cooked asparagus, your urine will smell. The reason being is during the cooking process, you lose a molecule and you gain a hydrogen molecule. I think you lose you gain a hydrogen, and I forget, magnesium maybe? Stacy has some health issues that she shared. Yeah, treatment. How many more treatments do you have to do? And what they're doing, both immunotherapy and you know, it would be a Hail Mary, but you should try to turn your body in on itself. Turn your immune cells in, speed them up. And if you don't eat ginger, I would start. And Rick Simmons oil, has saved a lot of people. A lot of testimonies of people having cancer. I mean, it was bad cancer. And they get like 6 years out of like what might have been a year. So it extends very, very good. I'm so sorry to hear that, Stacy. Selfish. I walked to the Empire State Building in 10 minutes. That's BS. Immunotherapy, they take everything from... Are you getting sunlight? Because even if you have hey baby, even if you have really bad, I don't know if I can say this or not, I'm gonna say it, but I know everything medically came from something in nature. So they found immunotherapy because somebody's immune system killed its own cancer. Then it was yeah, it depends on if the sun's out. If you get 15 minutes of sunlight, so energy is created through the sun when it hits mass or matter, and it creates energy. So light hits matter, creates energy. You have a cartilage in your eyes that is nowhere else in the body. It absorbs this light and makes energy. That and a Hail Mary of I know your kidneys, so you can't... I was gonna say turn your immune system up your intake of ketones in the blood, but that would mean increasing your protein as well, and that's dangerous too. Yes, it's going well. How are you, Selfish? Do you feel better? You were sick too. Everybody's been sick lately with something. It's crazy. And I'm going to say a prayer for you, if that's okay, Stacy. Hi, Steven. You know, your mitochondria on a cellular level, see, that's the thing is I'm not too familiar with immunotherapy. My friend actually has cancer and had his whole, left side of his face removed. That's really good.
Lauren is here.
Lorna's here?
Yes.
Oh my God, Lorna! Hold on. We gotta go say hi to Lorna. Lorna has been having a lot of struggles of her own. What time is it?
What?
What time is it?
It's 6:01.
6:01? Okay. I love you too, baby. 6:30. I just got off my stuff. I'm gonna run into her. Look at her go. She's got MS and she's getting back to walking. Yeah, and he's on immunotherapy right now. Hi! Yeah, and he's on immunotherapy and it's very, Did y'all enjoy that trip? It'll be $5.99. You pay in one installment. No, YouTube Live. Oh, you want to say hi? That's Lorna. I know, Kylie was like, I think I see Lorna. I was like, no way. Oh, nice. Y'all start the season already? No, August 11th. Yeah, I can't walk this slow. Exactly. I love it. I have, are you on a phone call? Okay. I was like, I didn't want to disrupt the show. Yeah. When does this school start? August what again? Kylie will be in high school. Well, I could figure out school, but swim. She's playing tennis right now. She wants to do swim now. Thank you. Oh, when does the parents meeting?
I sent out a date request.
Oh, okay, okay. Before it starts? Or? Yes, okay, okay.
Yes, that's kind of the hope that
Yeah.
what happened before.
Yeah, before it, yeah. Have you had any responses yet? One.
But I'm not on my phone and it goes to me. So between 5 and 6, like a lot of Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays.
So I'm going to be here. Jim got butt hurt because I don't, he was married. So that's not okay. So Jim got butt hurt. That's where Jim is. Jim is sewing his boot tie shut, I guess. I don't know what the fuck just. But he's upset at me, I think. You know, I often wonder if he shows up to my room because he was a pretty good conversationist. Yeah. Well, not creepy, just he'd ask me questions and I'd answer them, and I think I didn't put two and two together for a minute. And I think, yeah, it was a complicated situation. I didn't understand, and then I did, and then I was like, oh. Jim is a married man who liked me, and Denise does not do that, so he got butt hurt. And I haven't seen him since. Unless he's here and he just doesn't say hi, which is an asshole. I don't know. Yeah, Jim was thirsty. Jim was very thirsty. So we set Jim straight and he got kind of butthurt. That got people away. Look how many people in the room now. People are like, yeah, fuck that shit. My nail broke. No. I mean, like he was developing feelings for me, and it was becoming attached to me, and you know, you married, so you had to be course corrected a little bit. I'm not trying to be mean here, you know. It happens. I think married people lust, and I guess lusting is a sin, but we're all human, so I just am not a home wrecker. Yeah, like a friend that was trying to be too friendly. Yeah. God, you're gonna learn about the world. Yeah, like a friend. I haven't seen Lorna. We used to come to the gym together, but she's been busy. I've been busy. Reminded me of that dance when I did that. Go for it, Steven. Yeah, but he was good conversation. But yeah, he would get weird when I spoke to other guys, or other guys would talk to me. It would get really weird. And I don't think I catched it either, that he was flirting with me. I just thought he was, you know, being nice. Poor Jim. But you know what? We were in Texas or Louisiana, I don't remember. And we picked up this squishmallow, and you know what his name was? Jim. We laughed about that for days. I didn't know Jim in my chat room, but we still laugh about it because it was supposed to be a dinosaur, and his name was Jim. Like he was going to a work or something. Yeah, I do. You can fix your health. You can do anything you want. You just have to understand how the human body and food is digested, and what is out there right now is a sham. You're being lied to. You're being sold a fix that is not a fix, and I'm coming to fix that. Now I just got to get it out of my head and into the world. That's my problem, is reaching enough people. I didn't get a sweat rag. Most of my sweat's dripping down the back, so we're good. Is Steve? No, I think Steven's a child. I think Steven's a kid. I think so. Steven, you're 8, right? Or 9? 9. And your name's not actually Steven? Yeah, Steven. Or Stefan. Is it Stefan or Steven? No, it's Steven. It's Steven, selfish. Yes, that's it. Her dad made her account. That is right. You have a beautiful name too, and I can't remember it. Oh, you're gonna have to, no. Starts with an E? Yes, I knew you were 8 or 9. Yeah, we love you. Steven. We like that. We'll call you Steven. Yes. He's selfish and you're Steven. Aw. Much love spread. And we love each other here. Hey, bye. Emily. E-M-I-L-Y. Nope, that's too many. That's 5. Eileen. Yeah. 8 years old. Mary. But I think your name starts with an E. Okay, I'm going to start naming off names I can find with 4 letters. Ruby. Mary. Lily. That's Hendy. I don't know many 4-letter word names. I know a lot of 5 letters or 6 letters. Laura. Bye, selfish. Enjoy your day. Mary. Minnie. Y'all pitch in here, pitch in. Mary, Minnie. That's my. I'm terrible with names too. We're not gonna even lie here. Maury. No, that's 5 again. Oh, I feel so bad. Give me a second to think about M&Ms. I feel so bad for those people that, those children and everyone around the Guadalupe River. Matt, but you're a girl. No, you can't assume stuff. Your name could be Matt. M-A. Mar. All I can think of is Mary. Mary comes very strong, but that's not your name. Mora. Hold on. Macy. 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 Like Macy's the store. M-A-C-Y. Mag. Mags. May. No. an N. Oh, you used to have told me. I thought it was Mary. That's why I kept saying Mary. Mary kept coming to mind. I'm like, I'm pretty sure it's Mary. Oh, you meant M-A-R-Y. I could have spelled it out. Oh, I've been here for an hour and a half.
Oh!
Yeah. I've had a rough 2 weeks. Like, the weirdest stuff has been happening to me. So, like, Kylie opens the fridge and hot sauce falls out. There's teapot shatters everywhere. That's how I start my day off. And then I end my day with I have a hot food in it, and I'm transferring it to the next plate by the handle. Next thing I know, the food's everywhere. And I'm holding the handle, and the handle is out. I'm like, but it didn't. My food is broken. Then I think I have a dish under the sink, so I take everything out, and I clean it there, and it's not actually a leak, so I put it falling over, and I leaked. Dishwasher broke. The boiler no longer works. But don't worry, I have all A's in both of my classes. So something is going right. So I said, and then today I got 100 on my paper. But then anything I did, I dropped it, I stumbled, and I'm just like, I'm going to gym. This is it. I need to go sweat my tuchus off. Not come back. And you know what I'm going to do? Mary. Oh, you have. Oh, Mary's your third name? Mary is beautiful. I will call you Mary. Denise is my first name. I only go by Denise, though. So. But my doodle bug calls me her mama Woodles, but other than that, I really don't go by anything. Oh, Mom. Those are my names. But Grandma had RSV with pneumonia, and that was rough. That was really rough. On the mend again. Huh? Yeah, very. That's what she said. She said, Denise, I will fight, and I will keep fighting as long as I can, because I want to be here. But I feel I have to leave sharply at 6:30 because she just lost one of her good friends yesterday, and it's really hard for her. Her friend Betty Williams, like the last year, fell down her basement steps, and like, okay, first off, I gotta tell you, she had her eye washed underneath the kitchen sink. She had sprayed something in her eye. Not something in her eye. She went to go get her eye washed. She actually had Windex. Sprayed Windex all in her eye. So it kind of blinded her. 2 weeks later, they went to go, she's supposed to walk with one to run off. We go to pick her up, but she's, So then yesterday, she got a call that her friend passed away. She had Parkinson's. She was on hospice, and she passed away. But she's the only one out of her little secretary friend group, and it's hard on her every time she has to, and she being 95, that. So every day is a blessing, but she's having a hard time today. So I have to leave promptly. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hello. We are. I'm sweating my tuchus off. Oh, Maya. Oh, I like that name. Even better than Mary. Maya's pretty. I like Maya. Thank you. We'll have to get together tomorrow. I stink right now. The girl needs a good shower. She's gonna go home and shower. And maybe eat something. So I am banned from processed food. I don't know how people eat that. I get you. I'll call you Stephen. Yeah, because that's your name. Now, I know your name, and you know your name, but nobody sees your name. But no more processed food for Denise. I don't know how people eat that crap. It makes me go crazy. I have no filter when I eat processed food. I'm like, Don't ask me a question you want an honest answer to. That's the don't do it. Do not do it. Because I'm unlikely to give you a too honest answer. Nobody asks me any questions you don't want an honest answer to. But how are you doing? You changed? Do you have a smudging? That's what I'm doing tonight.
A smudging.
I am
A smudger, yeah.
see a smudge. That's what I'm gonna do. I like my sage, yes.
I hate conversation.
So I'm asking if you have one.
Did I have one?
Yeah, I would hope so. I love it though. Bye. Enjoy your night, Stephen. I am,
I had an experience with Sam. I got a flat tire.
okay.
My identity was stolen all within days.
Oh my God. Did you lock your credit now? That's what, I didn't know you could do that. I'm like, why is it even unlocked? Unless I'm actively buying something. Or using it, it should be locked. Yeah, me too. I told you. I said, remember when I told you? Yeah.
There's a the lock. I think it got stolen when I bought this. Because she gave me a manufacturer's credit and they wouldn't ship to the US. So I went and found where I could buy. And I bought it not thinking. And then I had to work that I had my social security number. I'm like, shouldn't be.
That's a thing. You can lock up the credit bureau separately, but you can't lock the social security number up.
And you know what? They don't give you a good one.
No, they don't. Yeah, I know.
So my social security number.
Did you like how the response was that you could literally call no one and do nothing to the whole ordeal practically? No law enforcement's going to even look at you and go, okay, let's solve and figure out who stole your identity so we can stop this.
They purchased an item delivered into my house with private steps. And then I started, I
Yes.
did things,
Yes.
I did things a little differently as not the email, so it got hit on a car. And that's how we first found out and we shut the car down immediately.
Yeah.
And then I got emails confirming my order, and I'm like, I didn't order anything, and I thought because we shut everything down, I was like, I did the product.
Yeah.
The product showed up the next day, and I was waiting for meds for tank, and I thought they were tweaks meds, and the product was not a thing. So I started calling the company.
Yeah.
You gotta hook us up. And they had the audacity to accuse me of ordering it. I'm like, look, no. But I used my landline to call. So they had my cell phone right now. They had my home address. So they started calling me on my cell phone, trying to tell me that they were the company and
Tomorrow.
they mis-
Good night.
they mistakenly sent it to our house and they wanted me to ship it back. So that was their turnaround. Because it was the 25 days and it was
Yeah.
But I literally picked the box up and FedEx was walking through the box. And I didn't have to sign for it.
You didn't? Those packages are just dropping right now.
And it was a hefty sum of money, right? Like I would not have thought what this thing was.
Oh, God. Girl.
All the time, I left me messages on my cell phone. And I'm talking to the company. That's the only number they have. When I got to the fraud department, they could show me the information on me as long as I could pick up what's in the
Yeah.
right, because my email's not in my database.
See, when they opened up credit cards in my name. When I called, they asked what my email was, what my address was, and the address was right. The email was wrong. Everything else was wrong, but that my address was right. I'm like, what, were they going to send it to my house and track because I have no box? Who is this? They must be very close.
Yeah. So I had to return the items waiting for my company, for our credit card company to match the card. And I'm like, that's stupid.
Oh my god.
So I'm like, I don't need this item.
Yeah. You didn't buy this item. Well, you did.
17 with lots of zeros behind it. Just like, why did you make this large of a purchase? I didn't make this large of a purchase. I'm not a big that large of a purchase.
Yeah, that's... I think since no one's in my room right now, I think... Oh, wait. Hi, guys. I will be live tomorrow, but I'm leaving the gym at 6:30, so I have to get ready and go change. So, bye! See y'all tomorrow.